Good? We on?
Yes. Let me share away.
Oh, yeah.
Share away.
Oh, no. There it is.
Yes, we are live, ladies and gentlemen. Let me share to all the groups.
Who are you whispering to?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. I've learned from watching feedback myself that I need to keep the microphone away from myself sometimes because when I laugh,
Is it loud?
it's loud. And I think we'd have a lot more viewers if it wasn't for my loud laugh.
Maybe. Maybe not. I doubt it.
Probably not. Oh, whoops, I shared in that one group that always kicks us out.
So?
It's all right. Kick us out again.
Yeah, whatever.
See if we care.
Here we go. I'm going to make it loud.
Because when I laugh, is it loud? Yes, it's loud.
It's loud. Okay. Here we go.
Let me share it on my good old page. It's so
See what I haven't
oh, yes. The death of what's his name? James's theory.
Oh, yeah. He was dead for like 8 days or something.
Yeah, he was dead for a while. Gene Hackman.
Yeah.
James has a theory on Gene Hackman's death. And
a lot of people have the same theory.
Yours wasn't really unique. A lot of people thought the same thing.
There was a post on Facebook or whatever. And it was Gene Hackman died. Everybody was like, the dog ate the pill. And I was like, yeah, I kind of figured it wasn't.
A lot of people thought what you thought.
Yeah, nobody, like those, they probably didn't care either, but.
Probably not. Yeah, Gene Hackman, he was dead for a while. And his wife was dead. And there was, I think, one dog. Yeah, one dog dead.
Yeah. The other two were in like a kennel.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, they were saved.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh, Yoo-hoo.
Yeah, I know. I haven't had one in so long.
Yoo-hoo.
I gotta plug this in.
Yoo-hoo's great for something that's not real. All right. I think I shared away. Shared right away. This
Okay.
laptop's still booting up.
Your laptop sucks.
Yep. Junk.
Okay.
All right. We're going to start out with a little taste test.
Yeah, get it out of the way so I can drink my Yoo-hoo.
James has friends all over the world, and one of them was in Poland. Right?
Yeah, I don't have friends all over the world.
No?
In fact, they thought my artwork was satanic in Russia.
No, really?
Yeah, I drew a dragon. They also have a satanic.
Is that why Russia doesn't like us?
Probably. They were like, that artwork for that guy. Get him.
You caused the hate from Russia?
My
really?
bad.
They thought, or
Yeah.
what? They saw it and they were like, satanic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah? Huh.
Girl in high school went and she was like, draw me something. I was like, I don't know. And I draw a dragon real quick. And she sent it, or she took it with her and was like, look, this is, and they were like, satanic.
Did they like stone her or anything?
No, she made it back.
Oh, that's good.
She made it back.
Thank the sweet Lord. Huh. Jesus. Russians that sensitive over that. I mean,
I know.
I get why they hate us, I guess.
Yeah, they
Real sensitive.
We're satanic.
All right. We got 2 different Mountain Dews. Of course, we got the American one and we got one from Poland.
American.
This is the American one. We'll show you the color difference in a sec. It's a real big difference. Hope you can tell on the
sort of big difference.
camera.
It's a big difference in the bottle.
Yeah, let's see what it looks like outside of the bottle. So we got your normal Mountain Dew. This is your everyday.
Here's the bottles.
Yeah, look at that. Whoa.
Here's the bottles. This is big.
Yeah, I know that probably lasts the family over there like a week. Here it's.
They used to sell 1 liters. I remember buying 1 liters to share.
Oh, really?
Here, yes.
You didn't share, did you?
No, I did.
Oh, you did share.
This is a family. 1 liter was what you bought for a family.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
there was no such thing as 2.
No, they had them, but we always bought the 1 liters.
Ah. Huh. But I've never tried a difference. James has tried it before, and he says it's a noticeable difference.
It doesn't look much different now.
It does. I mean,
It looked different the last time.
yeah, it doesn't look as.
I
different, but
wonder if they got laxed and they started letting all the crappy chemicals in.
This is human piss, and this is Mountain Dew.
They do
You
look
can't
a
tell-
little different.
Yeah, you can't tell as much on camera.
No,
Yeah.
they look a little different.
This is Mountain Dew from Pollux. It's cheaper, and this is American Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
All right, which one are you trying first?
I'm gonna just
Oh yeah, you drink
the regular Mountain Dew.
Yeah, I'm gonna try regular. Give me crackers
Crackers?
for my palate. All right.
And then
I'm just kidding. And Pollock Mountain Dew.
it's different.
Oh yeah. This tastes like.
Tastes like Mellow Yellow.
That's what I was about to say. I haven't had a lot. I think this is like Mellow Yellow.
Mm-hmm. Poland Mountain Dew is definitely better. This tastes like Mellow Yellow.
This tastes, it's less sweet. We can't figure out because it's all in Polish which part is the sugar.
Yeah, no,
this
can't read it.
Yeah, this tastes a ton like Mellow Yellow.
It does.
And I think it has because.
Will it focus? How do I do this?
Come on, focus in.
Almost.
Oh, almost 1, 2.
I ain't gonna do it.
Dang it, son of a.
Oh well, whatever.
Dang it. Well, yeah, but because. Or wait, where's the? Because that one there's only.
The label sucks. Can't read anything. If you drink 100 milliliters, you get all these grams of weird things.
But isn't there only 2 things? There's only 2 ingredients that have grams in it, except for the bottom, whatever the bottom one was.
Well, you get a lot of this. None. Well, you don't get any of that.
Yeah, we have no clues.
With glow danini. 13 grams of whatever that is.
13 grams of, and that's a whole. How many milliliters is this in? Excuse me. Oh, this is 5. Wait. Wait a minute.
This will kill you. This won't.
Wait. That's so freaking deceiving. 100 milliliters is the serving for that. This freaking thing is almost 600 milliliters. So 100 milliliters is like less than what we have.
That's why they used to have one liters to share. Because you were only supposed to drink this much.
This has so much sugar in it. Does Mountain Dew have the most sugar out of all the pops or no?
I don't know. But I used to drink a 2 liter. I used to drink 2 liters a day.
2?
Of regular Mountain Dew.
What is this? 2 liters? I wonder if it has much sugar back then.
See, this is refreshing. I got that word. Is that water maybe? Refreshing water.
What is that?
It's sparkling.
What's the US one say? Oh wait, maybe that's not a significant source of saturated fat.
Where? This? Refreshing?
You see vitamin D on there, like a D anywhere?
No, they don't have D's.
Because I wonder if it's like a copy of, that one.
No, I doubt it.
No.
How short that is. Look how long this is.
Stupid Polish people.
Wait, hold on.
Wait, what?
Purchase New York and USA.
What?
Pepsi Cola General Bottlers Poland.
Oh, wait, so.
Oh, so I don't know.
I was going to say, is it right down the road?
I know, right?
Right. Huh. But.
This is American or English Mountain Dew, and the Mountain Dew logo are registered trademarks. I wonder if there's a lot of Polish people looking at this going, what is this?
Yeah, what is this?
What does that mean?
Yeah. Or they look at ours, they're like, they barely say anything on their bottle.
Hey, it's Nutri-Score E.
Is that good?
I have no idea.
Horrible. We should look up Nutri-Score later on.
It's far down the alphabet.
A is best.
Hey, we're on E.
Huh. That's really, it's weird because ours.
Oh, that's water. It's got to be.
Oh, yeah, it has to. First thing. Oh, wait, syrup. What's that thing say?
That's fructose.
Is that on there anywhere?
No, this is
on there?
Glucose. Fructose.
I don't know why I keep looking at this one. I think it's going to help.
I don't know what that is either.
Huh, so 250. So that doesn't have 250, 500, 36. No, that does have about the exact amount of sugar.
How do you know? Where's the sugar?
I'm guessing it has to be one of those 2 numbers.
It's the only thing that's got a percentage.
Right. And it's 32 grams for 250 milliliters.
What is this?
Salt?
Soil? Or soul?
Soul? Soil?
It's less than 1% souls.
Thank goodness.
I don't know. All this stuff looks like poisons.
It does. That looks like cyanide almost.
It does. I know. It's something. Smart cyanide, maybe?
Smart cyanide.
I don't know. But anyway.
Yeah, that's crazy. Freaking this thing has 154% of your daily sugar. That's
Polish
crazy.
Mountain Dew is better.
Yes, Polish Mountain Dew is better. I agree. Again, American, Polak, or Polish. American, sweet, feels like it's killing you.
Mellow Yellow. Definitely tastes like Mellow Yellow.
It does. Wait, do you like Mountain Yellow better than Mountain Dew?
I've changed. I think I do.
What?
I know. Traitor.
Wow. You went most of your life liking Mountain Dew.
Well, I think Mountain Dew tasted different back in the day.
Really?
Yeah. Now the Mountain Dew that was like the real sugar Mountain Dew, that was top.
That was the best?
Best.
That was number 1.
Yeah. And I think that's what it used to be, didn't it?
Yeah, nothing was high fructose corn syrup. It was all cane sugar, wasn't it?
Regular sugar. They were just
right.
Yeah, and that was good.
That was good.
But then when you changed it, I don't know. I think Melanie, we're going to open our normal things.
Oh yeah, we got more drinks on the way. Yoo-hoo, yoo-hoo. And I got too much caffeine. And Wiesen back coffee maker. A little Polish for you guys.
A little Polish. I hope they don't play this in Poland.
I know. I'm saying Polacks, and this one's cheaper.
we should find some Polish groups and share it to them.
We should. Yeah. See if they like us or hate us.
They'll hate us. We made fun of their Mountain Dew.
Yeah. Yeah, but we liked it.
We liked it the best.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think it has almost the exact same amount of sugar.
We're gonna have to look that up later.
Because it's 250 milliliters was 26, and this thing 600 milliliters was 77. So 250 times 2. 26,
a lot of math
50, around 60, and then I think that's a little less sugar. Crazy awesome math in his head, but we'll look it up later on.
Yeah.
That's deceiving, that label. And the E thing, I gotta find out what the E
E code.
That doesn't sound good.
Americans are probably like F codes. No, E, F, G. It's probably Z code.
Z code, yep. If America's saying a Z, it's pretty bad. We allowed some wild shit in our products.
I know. Do you know there's places that allow for rat turds and stuff like that?
Where, like
the federal
China
drug
or the US?
No, yeah. The Federal Drug Administration says there's a certain percentage of like flies and rat turds that are able to get into the food. And
really?
Yeah.
I guess.
Production.
I guess it's kind of impossible to keep it out. Maybe not impossible, but it would.
No, so they lowered the standards, so we don't have to worry about it as much.
Oh, they lowered it.
I don't know. I'm just saying, like, it's not. When you read it, you're like, really? That just doesn't sound good.
I mean, a rat's probably bound to die in a big tub of Mountain Dew, so they're like, better just tell them. Huh. Well, can't taste it, so.
Yeah, I know. I ain't worried about it.
So, yeah. Yeah, but Polish probably don't like us. Hey, there's Miss Chantel.
Mm-hmm.
Snap, I didn't see she was up here.
I know. You got to pay attention. She's been here a long time.
Oh, Jesus. I'm all infatuated with this freaking Mountain Dew. Dang. Holy heck. Well, the Polish probably don't like us as much ever since old man Trump's big speech with the Ukrainian president. I personally thought he came across bad.
Who?
Trump.
He was very brash. But again, like I said, I don't know what was said behind closed doors. They've been talking for a while.
They have.
So who knows what he really said.
But I mean, don't you? Because supposedly he was going to come over, sign a mineral deal, and then he came over and decided not to sign it. They should have already had that pretty much confirmed before he came over, right?
So was he supposed to sign the deal? Or is that why he was here?
He was supposed to, yeah.
So what happened?
At the end, whatever went bad at the end when Zelensky said the thing about something about you're going to feel it too. And like Trump went off on that.
Oh.
And then Vice President got all pissy about it.
I know. I mean, they were.
And then one guy made fun of him for not wearing a suit.
Yeah, that guy should have shut his mouth.
I know, that guy's just a douchebag.
Who was that guy? Was he in press?
No, he was like a kind of higher, or he was like
he should have shut up.
Yeah, he should have just shut up. That's why, like, especially like starting with that, like it came across as like I kind of felt bad for the Ukraine guy. But supposedly in the beginning, like the Ukraine guy was being kind of cocky. The part we didn't see.
I saw him roll his eyes and stuff.
Yeah, he felt. I don't know. To me, it just felt like he was being bullied. But
he might have been being bullied, but I don't know. Did we have a reason? I don't know. Those are those things. Like, we're never going to know what's going on. Like, we don't know what they talked about. They were sitting, Trump sitting in a presidential bathroom talking to Zelensky.
Is that Zelensky?
Zelensky's in his bunker. He's like, no. And they're like arguing over stupid crap.
Right.
We don't know.
It seems like Trump, like, because he's made so many big deals in his life. Like, it seems like he gets mad when someone doesn't agree with the deal. So at the end, he's going like, you got to make the deal or not?
It also could be a tactic.
Yeah, true.
Just like when he threatened them people, come get your people or we're going to tariff you. And they were like, all right, we'll send a plane.
Right.
Whatever. I don't know if that's exactly how it went. Paraphrasing, whatever.
The UK, I saw today, their prime minister, I think it is, I'm not sure, some higher up.
Yeah, as soon as he left here, didn't he go over there?
Yeah, he went over there and the UK was making a huge deal about giving him $2.5 billion. We sided with Ukraine. Here's $2.5 billion. When the US gave, what, $350 billion?
Yeah, a ton.
A lot of money. But yeah, and then like the whole, like, I don't know. I personally feel bad for Ukraine because they didn't start this, right? Wasn't Russia the ones who said, hey?
Yeah, I guess Russia invaded. But again, who knows?
Yeah.
Zelensky could have been like one of them stupid police auditors that drive by and they're like, they flip the cops off. just so the cops pull him over so they can have an interaction. Who knows what happened over there?
Yeah, and Putin went, "Oi!"
Yeah, he was, "Oi!"
Yeah, who knows what happened behind closed doors? But
yeah.
To me, it seems like, all right, Russia invade, Ukraine's like, oh shit, we got to fight back. So they're like, da, 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 da. They're like, we're kind of getting our ass kicked, but somehow we're still holding on. And other countries were like, here's some shit for you. Here, take this. And like, oh, thanks. Da, 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 da. Russia's getting more pissed. And then the U.S. jumps in, gives them some stuff. And now the U.S. is like, hey, we'll keep helping you out, but you got to give us 50% of all the shit you have in the ground over there.
Yeah, because they're not using it.
Well, were they using it or not?
I don't know.
So then Ukraine's like, oh, we just wanted to live here. Like, we just wanted to live here, and now we got to give away half of everything that we have just to hope the war doesn't end. So that's why I kind of feel bad for Ukraine.
I don't know.
But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the Zelensky guys that jerk off. And
who knows? I don't know. And we're not going to know. We're only going to see what the media presents to us.
Right. So do you care or not care?
I care how it affects us. I mean, I'd like it to end. Like, personally, I think war sucks, period, no matter which way you cut it.
You feel bad, but like, I can't imagine like being, you probably could because you're more locked and loaded, but being like a civilian here in a war-torn area. Like, that's gotta suck.
I think it would suck. Doesn't matter if I'm locked and loaded. It just still would suck.
Right. I know, but
you'd be walking around looking over your shoulder all the time.
And everyone would be going to your house. James,
I know.
Gun.
Yeah, get out.
Get out of here.
Go get your own guns.
Get your own. So yeah, I don't know. It's a bummer, but who knows what goes behind closed doors.
Yeah, I don't think the American public is qualified enough to judge anything because we're not ever given the full picture.
You think they should have done that thing live or no? Like, you think it was a good idea?
It might have had good intentions to show unity or something. I don't know.
I feel like they did it live so Putin saw it too. Or something to do with like, look,
I don't know are we that smart to do tactics like that?
I mean, if I can figure it out, I think the U.S. can figure it out.
I mean, I don't think I would do that because I don't want Putin mad at me.
Or it's like, so they keep like, dude, you said on TV, you got to keep your word now.
Could have been. It could have been. Yeah, who really wanted it to be on TV?
Supposedly, what I read, I could be wrong, but they said that the Ukrainian guy wanted on TV. That's what I saw. But
you're in that position. Why would you want to be on TV?
I don't know. Again, yeah. Why would you want to be on TV?
Like, are you trying to tug on the heartstrings of everybody? What?
Huh.
Is that why you didn't show up in his suit?
Yeah.
And that one guy, do you even have a suit?
I know, douchebag.
I'd be like, shut your mouth.
Train guys, next time I come, I'll have one. He goes, it might even be nicer than yours.
I know. All of a sudden, they turned into regular guys.
Yeah.
And they were like unzipping. Look at mine.
Like, roast.
Yeah, roast.
World star.
My pecker's bigger than yours.
It completely goes off base. Gets real weird. I know, that fat guy just spoke up out of nowhere like, hey, I got Trump with me. Hey, dude,
I know, somebody should have like come behind him and grabbed him and just drug him off.
Just shut up.
Shut up, dude.
Just
Who cares about his suit? People are too worried about that stuff.
Yeah, I know. Like,
when I saw him, I was like, oh, he just looks like he is over there.
Right. Like,
who cares?
And like they kept saying it's a respect thing. You come to the Oval Office. I'd
go to the Oval Office looking like this.
Would you? Would you show up just like this?
Yeah.
And they go, you got to wear a suit in here.
Bye. See you later.
You're not even going to the meeting.
I don't care.
You're not going to show up.
If I can't be me, then it ain't worth it.
Right. Like, you didn't see Trump over there with Kim Jong-un wearing a goofy outfit they wear.
Does Trump have any other outfits?
I think it's all he has is a blue suit and a red tie. But yeah, I don't think Trump actually has any other outfits. He always has the exact same thing on. So
he usually does. It's always
it's always
the same thing.
You like the vice president so far?
I
don't really know.
I don't know enough about him. He seems all right.
Seems like he speaks well.
I've seen a couple of his speeches, and he does speak very well.
Yeah, he seems like whether you're good or bad, if you speak really well, I'm kind of like, that's kind of impressive.
Spoke better than that other.
Which one? The old man or the
either one, I guess.
The girl.
Either one.
They both did horrible.
Well, AI, is 2 letters.
She could not.
Thanks.
Yeah, right. What's her name? Kamala had to explain AI, and then Vice President Vance had to explain it, and it was like.
I'm sure that was all edited and everything too, but still,
right.
It was obvious.
Did she say that as 2 letters? She did. Remember her saying
something like that. She's like, hey, it's artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
I
wonder if anyone was like, oh,
what?
You're an idiot too.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Real quick before we move on, freaking watch all the Jurassic Parks. And you said that your favorite one was the one.
Number one.
But your favorite of the new ones was the last one?
I think so. That's the one that had all the actors in it.
It did, yeah.
Yeah. That's
really?
Yeah, because it was very nostalgic.
Yeah. It just
don't move.
Right. Oh, yeah.
And then everybody was like, run.
Yeah. Yeah. True. And then they had like the similar deaths because with the spitting guy. Yeah, they had the spitters. Yeah.
And they killed the bad guy.
Yeah.
And then the evil, the T-Rex had a, what do you say, comeback?
T-Rex always seems to save the day at the end.
Yeah. But like he got his. Like
he did. Yeah. Like for me, I didn't think the last one had much of a storyline. I thought the story was stupid. There were bugs. Taking over, and
well, I mean that's totally possible.
It is, but I don't know.
It was plausible.
Like the one before
showed the greed of the corporations.
Yeah, it's plausible, but compared to the other ones, I didn't think it had as good of a storyline. But
what's the first two had good storylines? First two of the new ones?
The first one was cool because they opened up an amusement park and then they created a dinosaur that shouldn't have been created. Like okay. That one was my favorite out of the new
The one that had what? Pufferfish venom or some weird, what did it have? Whatever.
Wait, I can't remember. But
the cuttlefish.
Cuttlefish.
Camouflage.
Oh yeah. That was kind of
Shut up.
That was kind of stupid. You did not like it.
I mean, I know animals do that, but you ever see those animals?
Yeah, they're not
500 tons.
Yeah, it's not a dinosaur.
Yeah, it's not a dinosaur.
It's some wimpy little thing.
And why were they putting fish DNA in it?
Yeah, I don't know. I like how they had that Asian guy in all of them.
Yeah. He was like the main character in like everyone.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Turns out he was bad. But wait, no, he's good.
I just want to save humanity.
And he's in the field. Oh.
Yeah. At the end, he had the bug and he released it.
Yeah, and he was like,
yes.
That's when they should have like said, all right, come on, your free time's over.
Yeah, for a pterodactyl's like,
yeah, grabs him.
Takes off with him.
Yeah.
But like the second before the last, they had to throw back of the girl trying to shut the thing when the dinosaur was running at her.
Oh, yeah.
And then they did the raptor claw when he taps.
Yep. It was very, very nostalgic.
Yeah. Yep.
That's why I liked it.
Right.
But the first two are just the best.
Oh, yeah, for sure. First one's just amazing. So good. I'm learning more and more people. I've never seen it. I'm like, what are you talking about?
I know. That's how I feel like with every movie I mentioned to you.
I know. There's a ton of, not nostalgic, but classic movies that I have not seen. God, I watched so many movies this weekend. Or on Friday. Freaking lost my phone on Saturday. I didn't lose it. I kind of knew where it was, and I didn't have a phone. And I was talking to Chantel about it, like how sad it is. Like, I didn't have a phone for 14 hours. like that's a big deal.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh, what am I going to do? That's what a lot of people, because I mentioned to some people on Facebook, they're like, what'd you do? like, how are you even here? You survived?
I ate food. I went to the bathroom.
Right, exactly.
I found out my body functions normally. I still know how to read.
Right, I still know how to read a book. I wasn't like, how do you do this again?
Is this the right page? You're reading it back, and it's like, Susie killed Alan. You're like, oh, wait.
Exactly.
No, I don't have to read that book.
I'm like, AI, translate for me. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Like, oh, man.
AI, Siri, where are you?
She left us.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was actually kind of nice not having a phone for a while.
Yep.
But yeah. Yep, absolutely. All right.
What are we doing? Are we going to do the review next?
I was thinking about saving a review for last.
Okay.
If you want to.
Okay, whatever, yeah. I just figured we were talking about movies.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I know. You're probably right. I don't know. I was thinking about saving it for last.
Whatever. Don't matter to me.
Freaking jumping around. Jump up, and get down. So, me and James Dean, so many people messaged me. They're like, dude, you're going to talk about this in front of people?
What are we going to talk about? Relationships?
Yeah, relationships and sex before marriage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like no one could believe it. They were shocked by it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a problem.
It is a problem. Well, sex is like a lot of these things, like everyone says like sex is taboo. It's taboo. It's just something that
it's not taboo in the right place.
Humans do not talk about in general. Like the one it said, a third of adults feel uncomfortable talking about sex with their partners.
How do you have it?
Yeah, true. That's true. How do you have it? What do you just?
Let's not talk about it.
5 years later.
Yeah, and then it's like
nothing.
Hey, do you want to go? Shh.
Whoa!
Well, you want to? How are we gonna do this?
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, it cracks me up. So yeah, me and James started talking about. We have different viewpoints on this, and I thought about it.
I'm old, and I scolded him.
He didn't really scold me. There was one big thing. I don't know when to get to it. So James believes in no sex before marriage.
I do,
and me, not so much. But I don't think I'm not like you gotta have sex before marriage. Like I would never push anyone.
What's up, Aaron?
Where? Oh,
Aaron. He'll be on your page.
Really? Oh yeah. Oh, Aaron. Oh yeah, Aaron. I was thinking of your buddy. Yeah, Aaron will probably be on my side. Should have put up a poll. Is there any?
It's too late.
It's too late for a poll.
I don't know how to do that. We'd probably cancel it or end it.
So why no sex before marriage? Why?
Are we just jumping into the sex part?
Oh, wait, okay, no, we can go down.
I was gonna say, are we gonna talk about relationships?
I'm a typical
first?
guy. I got sex in my mind.
I know. Quietly, that's how you talk about it.
All right, so relationships.
James don't want to lose. Lose what? I lost my virginity.
All right, relationships. Building a good relation. What do you think about relationships? You cool with it? See, Ridley Bamber Todd's back. Oh, yeah. What's John think about it? You guys say what you think in the comments.
Yeah, say what you think. All right. So what? If you look at relationships, what's the number one thing that everybody says is what makes a good relationship?
Communication.
Right. Doesn't start with S or end in X.
No, I don't think many words do.
Right. Especially if communication is the biggest part, that's what you should start with.
But, okay, no, yeah, definitely. You should start with communication.
What's the second thing?
Is sex.
No.
No, wait, the second most important thing?
Yeah.
Trust. I agree with James. Now, maybe didn't back then. Okay. All right. I'll let this one slide. No, it's cool with whatever you believe in. I'm not here to try to convince anyone. I wouldn't do a good job at it anyways.
No.
I think it's pretty cool.
You can believe whatever you want, but I don't agree with it.
Right. Where's yeah. So this person says the ultimate sex is the ultimate test in how well you communicate with your partner.
No, it's not.
Whoa. Great sex is usually the product of great communication. Whoa.
Yeah, but you got to start with communication first.
Right, and then comes sex.
First comes love, then comes marriage,
then comes a baby, even if you're not married,
and a baby carriage. No,
but you can have the baby if you're not married. It's okay.
Then it's a. I was going to say some bad words.
So number one thing is communication. I agree.
Absolutely, definitely.
So was the second thing? Was it trust or anything?
Well, it's got to be. You got to trust. You got to communicate.
Thought you knew.
No, I don't know. Wait, hold on. I must know something.
Yes. And James has been married for how long?
31 years.
You got married? No, or
I don't know.
It's going to be 32.
It's going to be 30. I don't know. Whatever.
I don't know why I know it so well.
It was a long time.
It was a long time. And he got married when he was 18 too, which is like, so you're definitely, I believe you're the anomaly with relationships.
I shouldn't be the anomaly.
You shouldn't be, but you are.
No, yeah, well, I am.
True.
I'm like an anomaly on everything, though.
You are. You're, like I say, you're different.
Different.
You're a different human being. The Fed just did an awesome 3-week study on the biblical aspect of this.
I learned a lot from that church about relationships.
Who's the Fed? Oh, I thought you were talking about like the FBI. A church. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? What, they did a 3-week study?
Yeah.
How'd they do that?
Well, it started at week 1.
Okay, so week 1, 2 people are virgins. 3. Week 2, they're not virgins. Week 3, marriage.
No, it was probably Week one there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Were they like, okay, you two?
No, I'm sure it was a lot different.
You two
they looked at the biblical aspect, sermons. Yeah, see, they preached about it.
Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. It was an experiment like I was thinking.
Yeah, you got
in the gutter.
You got to be very specific for...
Right. Exactly. I mean, I saw Fed and I was automatically like, the FBI is investigating.
The feds?
Yeah, what? The feds?
We didn't say it.
Smash your phone. They're onto us.
Shut it down.
Right.
No.
Shut it all down. So, yeah. So, okay. I totally agree. Communication is crazy important.
Mm-hmm.
I 100% agree with it. Freaking, I hear it so much, even from my own parents, that communication's what ended our relationship.
Even your own parents said, wait till marriage to have sex.
They did, but it was kind of like, wait till marriage to have sex. Okay, and then if you want to go play baseball or basketball, like, no, my parents did. They did say it. Is my mom on here right now?
No.
Sweet. Okay. No, because I don't know what she'd be saying. But no, my parents did say that because I did grow up in more kind of a religious house, and it does say in the Bible not to have sex before marriage. But I'm looking at the reasons. Like, I get the Bible says this or that. A lot of people don't believe in the Bible, so you got to give me other good reasons on why not have sex before marriage.
Just because someone doesn't believe in something doesn't mean I have to give you reasons for them.
Well, I mean, I'm just seeing if they can relate more.
So, since this is just going to be about sex now, if you have sex before marriage, you have lost the one of the few things that can be such an amazing moment that you can't just run away from.
What if you get married to the person and you find out the sex is horrible and they don't really like it?
If you've never had sex, how would you have anything to judge?
Well, this is true. This is coming from a viewpoint if you never had sex.
But right, that's what I'm saying. In a perfect world, people should not have sex until they're married. They would never know. This goes to the thing like if you have a car that you think is fast and there's no other cars on the road. Whose car is the fastest?
My car is the fastest.
Right. Until you come up against someone that's faster. Now you have something to judge.
True.
So if the only person you've ever had sex with is the person you married, you'll never have anything to judge differently.
But before you bought that car, wouldn't you test drive it?
No, I'm saying it's the only car that was available.
Oh, it's the only car available.
Right.
Oh, this is a shitty world.
And people, honestly, I can't compare people to cars because you can build a car how you want it.
And you can kind of sometimes build a human how you want it.
Only in Weird Science.
Right.
The movie.
Oh, yeah. I never seen that movie either.
Yeah,
I know it's another
terrible.
popular one. Sorry, same dad. My mom didn't really drill that in. Then again, I do have an older sister and a younger brother that have the same mom. We have different dads. Huh.
Same dad.
Huh. So... yeah, but I mean, like, what was the one thing?
Right, but you can't deny that logic.
No, I see what you mean.
So what happens now that you can compare and you're like, I like this, and you find some girl and you're like, this is great, everything about her is great, and she does that one thing that you don't like.
You can look past it.
Can you though?
I mean, depending on how big it is, if it's really little.
Apparently, according to statistics, it's 161%. Worse if you have.
Wait. If you 161% worse if you've what? Had sex before marriage?
Yeah.
Supposedly. So the thing that I'm seeing a big on here is a lot of these Christians, they get married way too quick just so they can have sex. Is that right?
No, that's wrong too.
But they're doing it.
That's wrong too.
And that's kind
sex is the wrong reason to get married.
True. But a lot of them are getting married before that. So it's like if you're I don't know.
But that doesn't mean they're right.
Yeah, I know.
That means they've made a mistake.
True. A lot of people are making mistakes.
That's part of life, unfortunately.
Right. So, I mean, I don't know. This girl claims it's okay to have premarital sex.
She sucks.
What does she know?
She married?
I don't think she is, actually.
Oh, well, all right.
Right. But yeah, she was saying like does
she have any degrees?
I don't know. I think she's just some Christian girl.
Oh, so she's a nutcase.
Yeah. Well, no offense, but a lot of Christians are kind of nutty.
Some are.
Cut card by the other particular. Right. Sexual compatibility. Now you're going from the perspective of neither person ever had sex.
Right. Is which how it should be.
But what if you have had sex before marriage?
What if the sky fell in?
True, but it even says here or somewhere in here that 90% of adults have had sex before marriage. So you're kind of talking about the anomaly when you're saying people who have not had sex before marriage.
They're still out there.
There are. Yeah, no, I
I wasn't. But
what?
I wasn't, but I'm just saying, good for them.
Shame.
Yeah.
I'm joking, but
yeah,
I was reading some of these verses. I'm not going to try to get too biblical, but the Old Testament, like it said,
but it's not. Yeah. We don't need to get into the Old Testament discussion.
It said some wild stuff in there. That's all I'm going to say.
There's a lot of things that we don't read quite in context in the Old Testament.
The one thing I can definitely understand where you're coming from is if you save sex for marriage, like I feel like it would be more special. And your big thing you were saying, which totally makes sense, is that you have a chance to communicate more and get to know each other better with sex not being involved.
If it's not the first thing on your mind. Right. Now, guys, we suck at that.
Right. It's not easy. Trust me.
Right. But no, in a perfect world, and it also shows that you have control over yourself. You're not
control.
You're not, taking advantage of things. You would better be able to have a relationship if that wasn't the only thing you thought about.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, it's like you said, control is pretty hard. So many people, it seems like the guy's always pushing and the girl's like, not until we get married. He's like, okay, marry me.
Right. Well, and that's wrong. And that's the way it should not be. And that's why you should have a relationship before you get married.
Like I said, how long were you and Betsy, did you guys date before you got married? It was a couple months, right?
Yeah, 6 months ish, somewhere on there.
That's just crazy that you guys are still together. It's pretty impressive. Even Chantel, I was talking to her a little bit about this today, and she's like, James has been married for a super long time, hasn't he? I can't told her yet. Married at 18, 32 years.
Yep.
Long time.
Wouldn't have it any other way though. But I knew what I wanted.
You did?
Yeah.
What, right from the get-go you knew?
Like Gen Xers, when we were 12, we were 30, so.
Yes, I know. You love bringing up this Gen X thing. You guys are the best. The kings.
We grew up differently though.
You did. But yeah. No, yeah. Would you put it this way? Would you suggest it?
Suggest what?
Getting married young.
Again, that's one of them things that if you know what you want, if you understand the commitment it takes, all of those things, if you can and you're ready, then you're ready. And I was.
How do you know when you're ready? You just know.
You just know. You gotta be in tune.
Would you or is the thing too personal with you and Betsy, Christian thing?
If you want me to tell it, I'll tell it.
Is it too personal?
You want to hear it again?
I do. I like this.
Which part? Which part do you like?
Betsy was not a firm believer.
She was not.
You were.
She was not. Now your mom's on.
Oh, snap. There she is. Okay.
Run.
Sex is a thing that you do in private. And then
no sex before marriage,
no sex before marriage. Blasphemy. Shame on all of you having sex before marriage. Get the hell out of here. We don't want you on this show. So yeah, if you want to share the whole, like, it's not super long, but
it's not super long. It's super simple.
So you grew up a Christian, right?
I did not grow up a Christian.
Oh yeah, you did.
I grew up and my mom kind of pushed me into a general direction. Don't be a heathen. I may have failed a little bit of that, but
you picked up. You did all right.
I did all right. I mean, I tell people I was conservatively bad. Like I was not
letting your air out or whatever at the time.
Terrible, but I did bad.
Not like me. I was just bad.
So once I became a Christian, I had grown up a lot. It matured me a lot being Christian. And one of my prerequisites, whatever you want to call it, of getting married was the other person had to be a Christian. And I knew I was in love with Betsy. my wife, currently, still, forever.
How long was it till you fell in love? Was it pretty dang quick?
It was not, because it's one of them things. I mean, it was quick, maybe to some standards, but not for me. And
Just checking to see if the timelines.
it's close enough.
Yes, yours truly is right over here.
Yeah, but so being that I was a Christian and I had some maturity level of adult, I knew that to be married to a woman, they had to be a Christian.
That was 100%. You're not marrying someone who's not a Christian.
100%. And I told myself that, and I did not try and further her relationship with God. I did not push her. I did not do any of that stuff. I made it her decision. Like it was completely up to her.
Did you ever bring it up that you won't marry someone who's not a Christian?
Did not.
Oh, you didn't? Really?
Did not.
Really?
Nope.
Damn.
Yep. I did not say, I did not want her to do it for me.
Gotcha.
And
right. That's how
it happened at youth group one night. And I was like, yes.
Yeah. Whew.
And now, because it was going to be a hard thing.
Were you worried? Make you worried, saddened, anything like, God, this is going to suck. She's the freaking woman of my dreams.
No, that was my prayer. And nobody knew that prayer. Nobody knew what I was praying for.
Right.
And God answered my prayer.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's freaking awesome.
Still married.
Still married after all these years.
Yes.
32 years. That's just such a long time. Like, you really don't see that anymore.
And it doesn't seem like a long time.
It doesn't?
Mm-mm.
No?
No, it really doesn't.
Huh.
I know not everybody. Oh, you younger generation, you think like, this is terrible. I have to be with this person forever.
No.
Which is kind of the thing.
I mean,
what is it? Is it like afraid of a commitment? I know
yes.
One of the things you keep saying though is it's a what do you say it is?
It's a legal document.
It's a document. It's a legal.
It's a contract.
It's a contract.
It is a contract.
See, I think that's the wrong way to look at it.
But is it a contract or not?
No, not really.
It's not.
You can get a divorce anytime you want.
Well, yeah,
I know. And then you go into like, no, then because you got to sign a thing, and even if you sign a thing, there's still repercussions. And what?
So what about people who don't ever want to get married?
Fine.
They can never have sex.
They should not.
Ugh. Ugh.
You got Rosie Palmer and her 5 sisters.
Oh well, that only goes so far, and it gets old. Let's just say that.
No, yeah.
But it's like some people, they don't like, if you don't, it doesn't say anywhere in the Bible you have to get married, right?
It does not.
But it says you have to be married if you have sex.
Yes.
So it's a little catch-22 we got going on.
No, it's not really. Again, if you had control over yourself, then it's not really an issue.
How many people have that? Yeah, this one.
I do.
But see, for you though, I wonder how you would be if you didn't find Betsy so young. If you went you went a while in your life not finding that person. I really wonder if you'd still be able to hold on to these beliefs. And there's no way of even ever telling that. But you found someone and married them so young.
Here's the thing, is I didn't necessarily believe this when I was younger at first. Because I was an idiot. It took me no, I'm not afraid to say it. I was a retard. And I'm not afraid to say I was wrong, and the things I did when I was younger was wrong. And we should be able to resist the temptations. 35 for Daniel.
35 years. Oh, dang. Huh.
It's not that hard.
No, that's not
I'm not saying I'm saying
right.
This isn't a hard thing.
No, if you find that person where, damn near everything, you check everything and you're like, perfect. Freaking, it's not hard.
It's not about checking everything. Maybe your list for checks is too high.
Maybe I'm thinking, wait, what? Wait, checks for, my checks? My check list?
No, I know that's
okay.
We won't go there. Your mom's still watching.
Yes. Sex is bad. Okay.
If you got all these checks, like you got to check every all one of these boxes. Sometimes you're gonna strike out.
Marriage, I think the two, if I can't bring up God right now, but two of the most important things in life I feel are having kids and being married. Pretty important things, right? Like a marriage. Like,
You mean, is it important within a marriage, or is it something you have to do?
not something you have to do. It's something that you should take very seriously.
Absolutely.
Very seriously. So, like with you, you found, except for maybe little things, everything was perfect with you and Betsy. Like everything was great.
No,
It wasn't.
nothing's perfect.
But was it like little things that you didn't like? Or did you ever go in, which is a big faux pas of trying or thinking you can change the person when you marry them?
No, you can't change. So people will change. How about this? You can't change anybody, but they can change themselves. So if and I've done some changing, like,
You have?
oh yeah, of course, the way I do certain things, like, I push clutteredness to a limit, and then I fix it when it's too much for her. Just things like that.
Yeah.
You have to be able to compromise. Marriage is a lot of compromise.
Did you, or maybe that's getting too deep.
You can ask. I might not answer.
Yeah, no. I was just wondering if like before you got married, if you realized that there was a possibility that you maybe could get separated, like, or did you look at it like?
No, I didn't go into the relationship thinking about separation. I went into the relationship thinking of success.
Oh, okay, so you had a positive attitude.
Yeah, I didn't ever been like, I wasn't ever like, if we get divorced, I have to do this and I have to do that. I have to do this. I have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, or what if she does this? Am I just going to divorce her? No, I didn't think of things like that. My thoughts were how to make things right.
Huh. And like John said, it's not always easy, but it's always worth it.
Yes.
I think that's pretty good. That sounds good. Sounds good. Not always easy. Definitely go through trials and tribulations, I'm sure.
Right. And that's one of the problems with younger generation is when things get hard, they jet.
Right. But that's why I'm saying I think marriage is so serious. Like I don't want to be
it's extremely serious.
But I don't think that many people are looking at it that way. That's why I'm not married. I've never really been close to marriage.
Right. And that's a problem, is because they're not looking at it that way. Because sex is a transaction. Stuff like that. You're like, what? We can just have sex. We don't need to be married. We can just have sex. Everything that related to marriage is being pushed out the window. Serious relationships are gone.
You can do both at the same time.
What?
Have sex and build a relationship.
Not if sex is part of the relationship that's being built.
No, what if it's just a bonus?
That is the bonus is after you're married.
But why?
After the relationship is built.
Ugh.
I don't know. Consider it like the reward at the end of the race.
Yeah, but then you find out the reward is, all it is a freaking fake gold necklace, and it's not $1,000. It's a shitty. The person sucks at sex.
If you never had gold,
yeah,
you wouldn't know the difference between real and fake.
Yeah, that freaking small anomaly of people.
What small anomaly?
Freaking people who remain virgins until marriage. That has to be amazing. Such a small amount. No, it is impressive. I think it's also, to me, it's kind of cute. Like, it's like, that's actually really sweet that you guys did that. But for me, we're way past that.
But you don't have to be.
But you
could change.
It's weird. I was thinking about it too. Like, if I was with a girl that I cared and loved about, everything's great. Like, I think if she didn't want to have sex until marriage, I think I could do it. Believe it or not. I think I could do it.
I think it's funny that you've contemplated that.
Well, I was thinking about it today because I was reading all these things.
You're like, I think I could do it.
Well, because it's hard.
Wait. You're like, I think I could do it. And then you're like, I hope she doesn't want to do that.
Right. Absolutely.
If she never brought sex up, would you?
Yeah.
Are we going to do this or what?
Well, because I was looking up what you can and can't do. And like
that varies depending on certain people.
Yeah, what I was reading about, but like pretty much you can make out, might be able to grab a little tit every now and then, but pretty much that's about it.
Would dry humping.
Dry humping. All you're gonna get is a chafed dick from that. Sorry for the honesty. At least that's what I heard. That's what happens.
Yeah, you're like, never tried it.
Never tried that, but yeah. But I don't know.
Hey, your brother's on here.
Oh shit, Luke's here.
Great. Here we go.
Thank God we're on the room. He just texted me. Okay, nothing about what's going on here. Yeah, no. And Luke probably has the same viewpoint as I do. I'm not sure exactly what it is. Sex before marriage. Freaking Luke's married now, so he's in the clear.
He's in the clear.
But they weren't, and they didn't listen to that before marriage. Things are going well for him so far.
So far.
I've also seen a couple things. Like I know this one couple. They were with each other for 25 years. They were like 58 or so, and they got married, and they got divorced a year later. What's up with that?
They were never supposed to be married.
But the marriage thing.
No, that's the problem. That's the problem is everybody's got a misconception. You don't have to.
No, you don't have to.
You guys want to.
Right.
Well, that should be a different thought.
But it seems like for some reason, once there's that title in your life, a lot of relationship people, I don't know if they freak out or what.
What?
Once you get married, all of a sudden it's like,
because they never wanted to be married.
And like you say, they were never in love.
No, there was always that out. They always had an out. And then they look at that contract.
Right.
And now they're like, oh my gosh, I can't. Well, you never should have.
But they could have lived a perfectly happy life with not getting married.
Well, that's a different subject. And yeah, I don't think you should. Married.
Yeah, or no, I don't. Yeah, no, I don't. I mean, I think people definitely move in way too quickly when they start dating. That's a huge mistake. I
don't think they should live with each other. I think marriage.
Really?
I don't. I
you
personally don't. No, I don't.
Really? Oh, you learn so much about a person living with them.
You can learn the same amount by not living with them. You can.
You can.
I believe you can.
You can know if they snore, if they kick, if they're messy, if they'll
communicate with you and be honest.
Yeah, but you speed things up so much by living with the person.
No.
Yeah, they're bad habits because people don't naturally show you their bad habits.
If you date, you'll learn their bad habits.
People hide that shit.
Only in the first 3 months.
The honeymoon period.
Yes.
Heck, well, you guys did it. Again, you got married so young. You guys didn't have a chance to live with each other.
It was only a number. Age was just a number. I was further than I was 18.
Right. No, I get it. You were definitely more mentally freaking above, especially kids nowadays. I definitely see what you mean with that.
Yeah.
Freaking the mentality of people is
you can learn everything you need to know about being married with someone and still not live with them.
So why do you think it's bad to live with someone before marriage? What if you don't have sex? It's still bad?
Nah, I mean,
does it say that anywhere in the Bible or not? I don't know if it does or not.
I don't know if it does.
So why do you think that's a bad thing then?
Because of what it could lead to. I mean,
yeah.
You're going to sleep in separate beds. You're going to sleep in the same bed.
Oh, yeah.
Just going to take her clothes off, and then what's going to happen?
You're going to try to hold that.
Right.
And it's not going to work.
Exactly, because it's too easy to fail.
So it's another temptation.
It's another temptation.
I definitely agree with that if you're trying to hold out before marriage. But if you're not worried about the sex before marriage thing, I think living with someone is a good idea before you get married. I personally do. If you take out the biblical part of it, because you do get someone to
bang.
Right. James, 12 years older than me, but was the strongest male mentor I had. He's wise beyond his years on many things. No, I agree. James is very wise. Totally agree. Totally.
Thank
agree
you, John.
100%.
Thank you, John.
But yeah, I didn't know. I guess I should have assumed that he felt that way of not living before marriage. But
who, me?
Yeah. I don't know why we never brought that up. We were too busy talking about sex. We didn't even think about that. The other part.
One of the things I do believe that is if you take all of those things that are meant for marriage out of the way, you would be better to understand.
Oh man, yeah.
All right. You'd be better.
I'll say thank you. It's not true.
Led me straight to the dumpster. Oh gosh.
That's true. Luke followed me. A lot of bad things freaking growing up. Like he always did what I did, and he should not have.
That's the role of.
He should have went and looked for
brother.
James.
Yeah. Gosh, when you guys were young, where was I? I was in New Jersey, I think.
Yeah, we moved to Fairview in 2000. Oh, you moved
I
back.
just got back here in 2000.
Oh shit, we both got to Fairview. I lived right by your house. I lived on Miller Road, so
Oh, really?
that's where we lived before Fairview. Yeah.
Huh.
So we were kind of close. No fumes or anything rubbed off on us.
Little late.
No halo from James went over to us.
Halo. Far from having a halo.
Oh yes. But yeah, I definitely see your point on it. The living with thing, I disagree unless you're trying to hold back temptation from having sex before marriage. Then I totally agree.
No, you didn't.
No, we didn't go down there.
No, you didn't.
We did not. No, but that occurred. We'll leave it. We'll leave it at that.
No, I did bad things too. I stole stuff. I guarantee you I was better than you guys.
Yeah, but you didn't get as much as we did.
How do you know?
Because you've told me what you've gotten.
What?
You told me what you've stolen.
I didn't tell you all of it. I told you the cool parts.
Right.
That's not to say stealing is cool.
Whoa. Yeah, stealing's not cool. Just for, I don't think there's any kids that watch our podcast, but it's not cool, so don't do it.
The one
but
girl
it's kind of fun.
That you know, I won't say her name. She lets her kids go to sleep to us.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not going to say who it is. She told me that the other day.
Really?
She was like, oh, yeah. She's like, I let them fall asleep to you guys. And I was like,
Oh, you got... The kids might turn out normal, though, because you got a really good mentor and you got a dumpster fire mentor.
It'll be somewhere in the middle.
The kids will probably grow up funny, at least, so that's good. Oh, man. That's, I'm curious to hear who that is. That's,
Yeah, I was like, all right.
Huh. Interesting.
And it was at the one that we did, what was it, last week? Where I was mentioning where Luke was on and we were saying, cut your wiener off to stop rape and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I was like,
the what if weird.
I was like, oh, gosh.
Oh, man. Yeah. Not for kids.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff on here is good, but like, other stuff like last week, not so much.
Yeah, it wasn't one that I
like. This is, I mean, most of this discussion I feel like would have been all right for kids to listen.
Yeah,
it wasn't anything too graphic.
As long as they listen to me,
right? As long as they listen to James. But if they want to have fun, you listen to me.
You can still have fun. You can have all the same fun, except for the part that could possibly ruin the relationship.
And then you get married to the person, you realize they hate sex and you like sex and things a shit show.
Yeah. But again, if neither one of you know, you're both going to be like, it's going to be like pizza.
Yeah, but what if
even when it's bad, it's still sometimes kind of good.
Well, yeah, no, this is true. But what if you,
and in the end, like for guys, really if you do the end result,
it is
to get into it.
The end result does feel pretty much the same.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
but getting there is sometimes more fun in one way or the other. But what if you marry the person and you have sex and she's like, I hated it. And you're like, wait, what?
That's where the relationship.
What are you talking about?
That's where the relationship could cover up the little things.
The little things.
It doesn't have to be a part of a relationship.
Actually, doesn't it say it does?
Where?
It's super important. I don't know. All psychologists and stuff say sex is important. It is really important. And they say when you stop having sex, the relationship falls apart.
Well,
supposedly.
Okay, well.
But I mean, that would be a bummer, wouldn't it? For some people.
Depends on how much you loved them.
Yeah.
And love, according to the Bible, conquers all.
Love does conquer a lot of things.
All. It's a simple word.
Love covers like 95%.
That 5%, you don't need to worry about that.
No, love is very important, but yeah. So, anywho. All right. I think I'm over talking about sex this week. When I was at the library today printing out, because
Did they think you were weird?
Yes. The lady looked at me because it was so embarrassing.
Was she like,
it was so embarrassing. She was like,
was it the same one that was like, that's on me, honey?
No, the cool black lady was not there. And there's another big guy there who always goes, don't worry about it. Like, you don't have to pay for anything. But freaking, I'm printing out all this stuff, sex before marriage, And the first page printed and the second one didn't print. I was like, what the heck? I was like, ma'am, she's like, I don't really work in this department, but try hitting it again. She hit it. She goes, sex before marriage. And everyone's just like, just looked over at me. Oh, it was so embarrassing. But the look they gave me on, say, if they thought I was someone who believed in no sex before marriage, was like, dude, you're weird. Like, that's how most of the world freaking looks at that. And it's hard for other people.
And it shouldn't have to be. But the problem is, okay, we wrote it down because of society, because of what we have deemed is now acceptable. And we have lessened our standards and our cultural standards of what sex is.
Yeah.
You know, it's now just a transaction where you can go to the bar, you get drunk, you have sex, and you never talk about it again.
Mm-hmm.
And it shouldn't be like that. It should be a meaningful thing between a married couple.
Yeah. Whatever floats your boat. You think asexual is legit? I do not. I think people who are asexual are actually gay. That's just my thoughts. And they don't want to come out and
That's not.
Isn't asexual when you don't like having sex?
No. Asexual is.
What's asexual?
Asexual is technically, I think it's reproduction talk.
I thought asexual was when someone who doesn't.
I don't know. We'll just have to look it up because it.
Yeah, I thought asexual was someone who they don't like sex whatsoever. That's what I thought. May have been going through life thinking that it's not true. But, yeah, no, I don't think asexual is a real thing. I don't know. I think it's people who want attention too.
I thought asexual was like where bugs just reproduced on their own. And
yeah, I don't know if anyone out there, it means you're not attracted to anyone. See, I mean, never mind. I don't think
that's not what it means.
Yeah. Does anyone out there actually know what asexual means real quick?
Means you think everybody's ugly.
I have actually, yeah, freaking. No, I think I don't think asexual is a thing. If it means any of those two things you said.
Let's see.
Yeah, what is it?
Asexual.
What is it?
Gotta take my glasses off because I'm old. Oh yeah, he was kind of right. A term used to describe someone who does not experience sexual attraction towards individuals of any gender. I know a guy that never had sex.
Really?
Yeah.
Still?
I don't know about now, but he didn't when I knew him.
Yeah, I think I have heard of that. It's called a robot.
He was not a robot. He was very religious. Hold on. In your religion, doesn't somebody have to be a virgin?
Yeah, that's true in everything. It's the Bible.
No.
What?
To have a certain position at the end when I forget.
Oh, the 100. No, you don't have to be a virgin.
How could you? What? I thought you did.
No, look it up.
I'm gonna
130, 133, 143,
144,
144. I know it was around 140,000.
Yeah, I don't even know how to. I don't know how to word that.
Are the 144,000 all virgins? Right, we're going off the deep end. Stuff. No, I mean, I've known one of them and they weren't a virgin, so I don't know.
Let's see. The 144,000 are called virgins in the verse. The Greek word used here is parthenoi. Reference spiritual purity.
So they are supposed to be virgin?
I don't know.
It's
your religion. It's not even mine.
I'd be bummed if I was one of the 144,000. Like, what?
You're like,
what are you talking about?
Well, I'm just going to live with her for a minute. Is that all right?
Yeah, like, this is very special. We chose you. I was like, give it to this guy.
Yeah, you're like, hold on a minute.
Hold on now.
Wait. Let me see this contract.
But, I get it. Once I go up to heaven, then we're good, right? Nope. The rest of your life. Well, I'm going to step out of that. All right. You still looking up something? I was going to bounce to the movie review real quick.
Oh, movie review. All right, let's go.
All right. We reviewed a movie called A Requiem for a Dream, directed by Darren Aronofsky. His second movie, it's all about drug addiction.
It's not.
It's not about drug addiction?
It's not about drug addiction.
What the f*** is the movie about?
Addiction.
Well, yeah, addiction. But they were all addicted to drugs.
They were not.
Who wasn't addicted to drugs?
One got addicted to drugs because she was addicted to TV and want.
She got addicted to drugs because she wanted to lose weight.
because of her addiction of wanting to be on TV.
So you think
it was not, the drugs are not the reason. She didn't take the drugs to take the drugs, to be addicted to drugs.
She didn't know what they did.
Correct. That's why she was not addicted to the drug. Eventually she was.
She wasn't a drug addict. No.
Because of the side effects of what happened.
Right.
But she was addicted to wanting to be on TV. That was her addiction.
She wanted to be she wanted to be seen, famous. She was a lonely old lady and she wanted to be on TV. True.
Right.
But
that was her goal, but it wasn't about being addicted to drugs.
But the movie's about drug addiction though. Everyone else is addicted to drugs. At the end, she
I think the movie is just about addiction.
Yeah, but they're all addicted to drugs.
Well, yeah. I mean, what better way to show? Yeah,
right.
She was addicted to the thought.
Right, but the movie, everything in it's about drugs. Their lives at the end are ruined by drugs.
It's ruined by the addiction, not the drugs.
Well,
the drugs are what the road of destruction that they chose, but the addiction.
So what was everyone else's addiction?
Power, money. It was not just about drugs.
Okay, it wasn't just about drugs.
If you look it up. What's it say?
I mean, I'm just saying that
it's about drugs. That's fine.
Right.
But I'm saying for me, it was not about drugs. It was about
addiction. Wasn't about drugs?
It was not about drugs. It was about the addiction of people in something.
All right.
You could be addicted to, I don't know, tomato juice and it could ruin your life. You could be addicted to chocolate and it could ruin your life.
True. But in the world today, when someone says addiction, what do they automatically think of?
Correct. I know what they think of, but that's not,
because it's the most common thing most common addiction that ruins people. And they say no addiction.
No, it's the most common substance that leads to that destruction.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to get real detailed about it, but I mean, it's drugs.
If I was, say, addicted to racing, it could ruin my marriage.
No addiction is good.
Correct. And I think that's the point the director was trying to convey, is the addiction is the problem.
Well, you can think that. I think most people saw that drugs ruined them and they were like, I'm never going to do drugs.
I hope, I mean, that's fine.
I'm guessing that's what a lot of people saw.
But think of the title of the movie. Requiem
for a Dream.
The tragic loss of one's dreams or aspirations.
See? That's why I think it was not about
often
the drugs.
Used in the context of addiction.
I think it was, so their dream to make it as, okay, so yeah, she ended up doing sex for drugs, but what was her dream?
She wanted to be a designer.
Right. What was his dream? I don't remember it.
He just wanted to make a lot of money.
Okay.
They both did, him and the black guy.
So they were trying to do all kinds of weird things.
His mom wanted to be on TV.
His mom wanted to be on TV. That's why it's Requiem for a Dream.
True. So okay. Well, if you want to look at it that way, I'm just saying the one common thing between all of them was drugs that ruined them. I mean, that's what ruined them.
For me personally, what ruined them was the extreme want for the dream, and the path they chose to try and get it was the easy path of drugs. I'm not saying drugs weren't a huge focus of the movie.
Yeah.
I'm saying it was not about drug addiction.
So addiction.
That's what I saw.
Well, that's what they talk about in Alcoholics Anonymous and Narcotics Anonymous, is that addiction. They talk about addiction. Drugs is just the main reason why everyone's there. But
right.
They all say,
I mean, if I was addicted to RC cars, it's probably not going to have the same effect as if I was addicted to drugs.
True. But they say, like in all the books, all the psychologists and stuff, like you can read a book about drug addiction, but it can portray to another addiction you might have. Right. You can just replace drugs with racing. Or whatever.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And it kind of has the same outcome.
That would be, so like an example, if I wanted to be, my dream was to be the best RC car racer. Being addicted to RC cars could ruin my life.
Right.
Maybe not in such a crazy way where I'm going to get my arm cut off.
Right. You might not lose your arm or be at a sex party.
Yeah, with things I was like,
that guy creeped me out so much. Little John, the big black guy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he was just. Ugh. So, what did you think of the movie?
I thought it was really done well.
You thought it was done well?
Yeah, no, I give that a pretty high rating.
Did you think it was depressing or sad or not?
It was sad to see the destruction of people.
I thought the last 25 minutes of the show of that movie was like one of the most sad.
That was winter.
Yeah, winter, and
everything spiraled really fast.
Right, the music. Oh, the music. And then
the music was really good. It fit really well with the movie, I think.
And then when he pulls up his arm and sticks it in, it's all nasty.
Yeah.
Looking. Oh, it always gives me the heebie-jeebies looking at that.
Yeah, and you come from a different spot than I do too.
True. Oh yeah.
So you've had that addiction,
right? Oh yeah. It's like it's weird. That movie had the opposite effect. Like we used to do drugs while watching that movie. When they did drugs, we did drugs.
I did read a lot of things about it, and there was a lot of people that were like, "I'm so glad I didn't watch this movie high. It was freaky enough."
Really?
Yeah, or it was trippy enough. I think the one person said. I did a lot of reading on it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
It's like one of the saddest scenes for me was like the music was like dun 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 dun, and it shows the two old ladies at the end, and it shows it close up with their faces, and like it's just total dread, and then it goes to the mom. And, like
I know, I was a little like shocked that they were like, "What year was that supposed to be set in?" It had to be like 80s.
Yeah, because I think it came out in what was it 2001? Or maybe 2000.
I didn't look at the cars to see what years were around, but when
that TV was pretty old.
Yeah, but he got
he got the new one. Yeah,
he got the new one, and I remember I used to have that stereo set up.
Was that around 2000?
It was before that. It was like 90s.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
So
maybe it was 90s. I don't know.
It could have been, but when they started giving her shock therapy, I was like, "What?"
Yeah. Ugh.
I was like, "I don't know if they do that still."
Yeah.
Did that then?
I don't know. Do they still do it or not?
I don't think they do. I think they deem that was like bad.
Oh God, it was just so. It was just so depressing. I thought it was so cool how they like went down to showed everyone.
I know, they were force feeding her, and I'm like, "Where's the IV? Why didn't they just IV her?"
I know,
and then they stuck the tube.
Yeah, she's like,
and that was to play on your heartstrings a little bit, like seeing the total destruction of this woman because she just wanted to be on TV.
I know, and she was a super good person, like in the beginning. Yeah, freaking everything went to shit. Ugh. It was funny if her son's being like, "That's bad for you," like it's not good, and his life's going out of control.
Oh wait,
ugh. Did someone say something? Oh, John. It was actually
huh. That's interesting.
Happy with it. Huh.
No, so I think the movie was about addiction.
Addiction, period. Yeah.
Not just addiction to drugs.
Just addiction.
But, I mean, if you think about it, what is the easiest thing to convey about addictions?
That it can ruin you?
No, I mean, what's not the easiest thing? If you wanted to describe addiction, what is the easiest avenue to describe addiction?
Obsession?
Drugs.
Oh, yeah, drugs, yeah.
Drugs.
Yeah.
I mean,
when you say addiction,
would it have been as powerful a movie if some guy was like, "I love RC cars"? Do you know what I mean?
He's doing whatever he can to get the parts.
Yeah, like, can you see someone in a back alley, like, holding someone up for, "Give me your RC10"? Yeah, it's probably what's not going to happen.
What would be the final straw with that? Like, what's the worst thing that could happen to you?
I don't know.
Like you crash.
You break your A arm in the last turn or something.
The music's like dun dun.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
You throw your $500 remote. Like, it wouldn't have been as cool. You know?
There's no like rehab. There's no shock therapy.
I know. Rehab. They make you play with the ones that have a wire on them. You're like, "Oh no, I can't go but 10 feet away." Like, what? It's not going to be as cool.
It wouldn't be as cool, but yeah, I see what you mean about the addiction. Yeah, I've always just, from experience, equated drugs with it,
and that's how you see it because you've been in that position,
right? Yeah,
and that's fine. That's your opinion. That's fine. But for me, it was not just about the drugs. I mean, halfway through it, I was like, look at all these people wanting something so much that they're doing all of these weird things, because there's some weird things going on.
Oh yeah,
to get what they want. Like her dream of being, like, she would do it, but then she'd get sidetracked.
Yeah, she'd be getting high and freaking.
Yeah. And then they were doing so good and just give me a little bit of the money.
Right.
And then it went.
I know everything was going good. He's like, oh shit, you got a white driver.
Yeah.
And he turns in a limo. And
yeah. Right. No, it was just it was the downward spiral of addiction for me.
Who do you think at the end life turned out the best?
None of them.
For me, I'd say probably it's between obviously the black guy and the girl. Huh? No, not him. No, because he lost his arm. The mom just her brains fried.
Yeah, she was gone.
Freaking black guy's down south in a jail, and he's
getting beat.
So yeah. And then the girl, she's freaking turned to prostitution to get her freaking drugs. So maybe the black guy might have had.
I don't know.
This.
He's in a bad situation.
I know. They all suck.
They were like all white people.
I know. When he sits in a hospital and the big white guy is like,
I know he was just like
for a sec.
When the cop showed up, he was like,
yeah.
All right.
Can you hear me? Can you see me? Yes, sir. Okay for work.
Yep. Yeah, okay for work. And he was like, yes. And you were like,
yeah, you dope fiend.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Says something's wrong with his arm. Ah, he screams.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna be put no more dope in that arm.
Next, it was like blood spattering because that's how they do operations.
Yeah, I know. It just splattered all over his face. There was
some guy pulls out his pocket knife. No, I was like, that's not how that works.
Yeah. But did you like the movie?
No, it was really good. I gave it like a 7.9.
Yeah, for me, because it's one of my favorite movies. I'd probably give it an 8.5 just because it's had, I don't know, it's a movie that I've watched so many times. I don't know, I enjoy it. And the music I love too about the music. The music just.
I had seen it a long time ago. It's probably not a movie that I would watch over and over.
Mm-hmm. No, I get it.
But
have you ever seen that Basketball Diaries?
No.
No? With Leonardo DiCaprio? Maybe we'll do that sometime.
Yeah, let's wait for another addiction movie.
Yeah, that's another very upsetting addiction movie. I think it turns out kind of good at the end. Not like this movie. But yeah, maybe we'll do that down the road. But yeah, it's so tough watch.
Those aren't movies I really generally enjoy.
Oh, no, I figure.
Watching that, I mean, I felt bad for all the characters. I felt bad for the characters' friends. Anybody like the loved ones. Even the row of girls.
Right. Yeah.
I went in to see her at the end. Her hair was all like in style of today.
Yeah.
But yes. I was like, man, like, how would you feel like you see your friend and they're gone?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Ugh.
Like, so no, it was trying to watch because of seeing and knowing that it happens to people.
And it's like,
did it make you feel good though? Like, is that one of the movies where you're like,
no, well, I mean, no, I did not feel good.
No,
for me,
because it's too close to you.
It was. And like, even the scene where the old ladies come and they see her friend like that happened when I was in rehab. One of my best friends came and saw me and I was so skinny, like, and he visited me in rehab. And it's like something I still think about to this day.
Was he on drugs too?
He wasn't. No. And no, he came and saw me and it was just like, it was really emotional. Like, and I still think about it today. Like, that was a nice thing to do. So
now, would you watch that movie? And how do I word this? I don't know how to say this. How would you, when you watch that movie now, do you look at yourself in a different light?
Oh yeah. No, I like when I watched it this time, it's probably the first time I've watched it in, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 years. And it's also the longest I've been sober is since I've seen that movie. So I definitely do look at it different. It's weird. The movie used to do the opposite for me. It used to excite me. It used to make me want to do drugs for whatever reason. And now I watch it, I'm like, oh, that looks horrible.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I was like.
Right.
This looks terrible.
Yeah. Like it's still, even when like I was like still an active addiction, like I still looked at it as like fun, even though there's nothing fun about that movie.
There was nothing fun.
It just shows how far out your brain is when you're on drugs.
And how far you're willing to go to.
I always say drug addicts are some of the smartest and best working people. If they put the effort they put into getting drugs into like a normal job, they'd be pretty damn successful.
That's with anybody who takes advantage of things though.
Yeah, true. Oh yeah.
Anybody like takes advantage of the system, takes advantage of anything like that.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
They probably could do great at a job
if they put that effort into something else. But yeah, no, I'm not sure what movie we're going to do next, but I'm glad we got that one out of the way because it is a movie I really like. So,
Well, good.
So yeah, that was fun.
Maybe we'll pick a movie I have.
Yeah, there we go. What's
I don't know. We'll discuss it when you're loading.
Yeah, we'll discuss which one to do, but yes, yeah, we'll post James will post a movie.
I'll try to do it tomorrow.
Yeah, we usually it becomes like Wednesday. It's like, oh snap, I totally forgot.
Oh, whoops!
I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot.
ADHD kicked in, and I'm looking at guns or something.
Yep. Did you ever find your gun or no? No. I'm still. Luke's like, what gun are you looking at? What do you think?
Luke doesn't even know what it is.
No, probably not. So, friends, you both help each other in so many different avenues of life. This made me cry. Oh man, it made you cry.
Wait, what?
What part made you cry? Huh? I don't know.
This made you cry?
Yeah. What? We didn't really do anything.
Should we hug or something? Nah, we're good.
That's as far as unlikely friends go.
Yep, yeah, we're good.
Yep, because James loves hugging, but he's not big on camera. So yeah, he's a big hugger though.
Yeah.
For any of you guys who see him in public, he loves hugs. Not quite.
About as much as I like black eyes.
Wait, what?
That's how much I like hugs. About as much as I like getting black eyes.
Oh, I thought you said black guys. I was like, Jesus.
No.
All right, look, we'll see you. Yep, we're taking off.
I don't dislike black guys, but I don't like black guys.
Well, yes.
I don't like white guys either.
You don't like guys.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh yes. Yeah, we'll post the movie and your raw conversation. Yeah, that was fun. It's fun talking about.
I could make a sexual joke out of that.
Your raw conversation.
I won't say it here. I'll tell you after.
Yeah, and I'm curious who told you to let her kids watch this.
Yeah.
I have an idea of who it might be.
You know who it is.
Yeah, I think I do. All right.
Okay. Yeah, that was
Enjoy
fun.
your weekend. Hopefully we get no more snow. Freaking
Oh
sucks.
gosh. I'm so happy you let me hug.
I think we talked. Yeah, my mom gave James a hug, and she's like, "He's a really good hugger for someone who doesn't like hugs." So yes.
Yep. All right.
We'll see everyone next week. Stay warm. Summer's getting close, so don't give up hope. Or spring's almost close. So,
All
yes.
right.
All right.
Peace.
Peace.